Welcome to Critic Corp, everyone. My name is Malcolm, aka Tope, and we're doing a review on the first episode of She-Hulk today. Well, tonight.
Yes, sir. Always back. I'm Eric, and we got
Jordan.
there we go. Little bit of a lag there, bud.
Literally, it
We're
sounded
working
like
on it though.
No, dude, it lagged on when you were pointing. I was just like,
Alrighty. Well, we're happy to be back, y'all. We're happy to be back here, especially talking about She-Hulk, right?
yep.
yeah, bro. It was like I was saying to Jordy earlier. It just reminded me of like the old Hawk, the way that they had showed her. Waking up, clothes ripped up, not remembering a damn thing that she'd done. She's just trying to get to the nearest phone, get in contact with somebody.
Yep.
Like, it was almost like it made me reminisce. It made me reminisce for sure.
Back when he was scared.
Yeah, like you said, he's been dealing with this for like over a decade now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I think Tatiana Maslany was a good choice for She-Hulk.
So good, bro. I think her and Mark Ruffalo have a great chemistry.
I loved her humor. Her humor was crazy
Yeah.
the entire time. Like when she would break the fourth wall and talk to you, or just her dry humor reacting
Or
to
with Steve
Mark.
Rogers being a virgin.
Oh my, the
Really.
Steve Rogers ongoing bit throughout this episode was great.
Or how she was just or how she was just hoeing him on everything. Like he made it so complicated, and she just did it like
Well,
that.
I have a theory about that actually. So take it to there's a lot that happened in this episode to begin with. Like so
Oh yeah,
much right off the get-go. The tone was set immediately strong. So very proud of Marlon for this. I haven't had something like this since like I got the Loki one or like when Moon Knight had Ep one. Like it just kind of like you had like a good feeling for it. But my theory on that is why Jen can control her abilities better. I think when they crashed
Explain it.
and Banner was wearing the thing that like gauntlet that he made to keep him as Banner
yeah, like
instead of like the Smart Hulk.
mm,
I think when they crashed and his device was glitching, it maybe affected his blood and the gamma in his system to where when she was flooded with that lethal dose, it was different because he was in control of himself while supposed to be in Smart Hulk phase.
Well, she also does explain why she can control her anger. And I
Not
think,
just her anger though, but why she doesn't have a dual persona.
oh, the dual.
yeah. Honestly, doesn't have
Yeah.
another personality, like another
I
ego.
think
That's
that's just
like,
because the device fucked with the gamma in his system when it was like in his blood at that time.
I mean, yeah, he's definitely got it more under control, but
I
I
have.
don't. I feel like it's obviously it's just that she's more intellectual with her body, and she's a female, so she has to deal with that type of female stuff.
It
Oh
could be,
yeah,
man, but I
you know,
feel like there's gotta like with it always being like Marvel and stuff. Sometimes
Honestly,
there's an underlying
I,
like
I
smart
would.
thing.
I'm honestly okay with it. I'm honestly okay with the explanation they gave, so that way we can jump into the episodes. Because if I've learned anything from these Marvel shows, the more that they take time to explain like how they got their powers and shit,
Oh, I don't want an explanation. I'm just theorizing how she got that way.
I'm happy with what they gave us. I'm ready to move on and get into the story. I think that was my
yeah.
main gripe is we didn't really get a sense of the actual story going on as much as just got introduced to the character.
But if you think about it, like I know how everybody felt about the Hawkeye series,
Oh,
but
they introduced Moon Knight pretty well.
think about that and like think about Moon Knight. They were introduced and it just kind of all they did was introduce a character. And even with Moon Knight, they didn't even fully introduce the character. Like you got like a snippet into the what the fuck is happening world.
And
Oh
it
yeah,
just
I think it's just me being conditioned at this point to be
You're just
disappointed.
expecting B minus work.
Because half the time they spend the first few episodes with Marvel introducing the characters, even when sometimes we already know the characters, and they have to rush the story at the end of the.
This feels different though. They
Yeah.
only introduced like 3 people, I think, like
really
altogether. Like, think about it. We have Mark Ruffalo as like Smart Hulk, like in Banner. Then we have her assistant that's the paralegal that was barely mentioned.
Tim Roth as
Yeah, like
Abomination.
She-Hulk, but like she's the main person. And then the villain that appeared at the end that we don't even have a name for or anything that probably doesn't mean anything to our story.
Well, the
random.
good thing is that it is 9 episodes, so it does have some room to breathe.
I think that this one
9?
will be different.
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said,
It gives me a lot
just
more.
because they including the Hawk and got full rights to him, I feel like this is gonna project so much ratings just because simply it's another view of the Hawk. Like I said, I think they're getting at the Team Smash with this. Like they're gonna
I actually, I'm gonna jump in and interrupt that because I have a theory, and this theory is very juicy. I actually heard it from one of the podcasts I was listening to, like brief part of it, but so essentially, with that Sicarian ship that makes them crash, right? The theory is at the end of the series, the Hulk is gonna actually, since he's Professor Hulk and actually has control, he's gonna be piloting it, almost like a reflection of what happened at the end of Age of Ultron.
Oh, and he's gonna
But-
go back.
Do you know who was Doctor Doom's henchman in Secret Wars? Maestro, which is the bearded Hulk. So I think we may be leading up to the Hulk being Doctor Doom's henchman for the second Avengers movie.
Are you talking about when Hulk was on the leash?
You talking about where, like, when he got older?
Yeah, when he was leashed like a dog, bro.
Let me pull it up real quick and share it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but that's like after. I think that Hawk will come after the new Avengers.
Mm,
The young.
I don't know, bro. I was just excited to see like Grandmaster ship and shit. Like that was pretty cool. That made me, like Jordy said, it made me think there's something else coming at the end of the season with it, especially since he hinted to Jen saying like, yeah, there was something about that. Like I'll have to figure that out eventually. So I think maybe while we're seeing her progress and like handle what's happening, and Mark Ruffalo will pop in here and there, but he'll mainly be dealing with the Sicarian ship thing.
You see it?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, we
that's-
see it.
Yeah, that's old Hawk. Like
That's the Maestro. That's the one that is Doctor Doom's henchman, essentially.
Mm.
But yeah, I think that maybe
Look at us getting smart, by the way, being able to share shit now.
right
Here they go, bud. We're evolving.
to
People.
tap into
Give us
that as
credit.
well. I think we may be getting a World War Hulk before that because I think at D23
Yeah.
they announced they're going to be dropping 4 new movie titles, and I think if they're going to do that route with the Hulk, they're going to need to build towards it, and I think we may finally get the rageful Hulk again. And I know that we're talking about She-Hulk, but I heard that theory and I just had to spew it to you guys real quick because once I heard that, I cannot get anything else.
It's not crazy to keep thinking about though, because like Toke said, they have more like they had the rights to the Hulk. Like he can be a huge part of this.
Well,
like will Mark Ruffalo take a back seat?
Universal has
like
a
a heavy part.
They're about to open up so much, bro, with this. I feel like the She-Hulk is gonna be a good show. on top of the Hawk being in it. Like he's be right there coaching her pretty much. So like she's gonna learn the ropes, even though she can pretty much do anything he taught her better. He's gonna
Except at the
say,
beginning, bro, you tried to show her up like, yeah, you can't do that still.
yeah, literally.
That did crack me up when he throws the rock like straight into the atmosphere and she
Yeah, bro.
sarcastically clapping like, "Oh, cool, nice job." Showing
Yeah, bro.
crafts.
Or when she started doing the claps.
Yeah,
She had to
the girl clap instead of like his
yeah,
golf clap.
yeah,
Oh,
bro.
dude,
But she's doing little baby multiple. And,
funniest, but yet kind of most heartwarming scene of the entire episode is when like she's all beaten up in the ladies' room and those girls come in and are all
The shoes coming out of the purse.
bro, that's putting
I
makeup on her.
was dying.
they are some real ones.
They just put
Like,
makeup on her,
no, I
all
don't
type of
need makeup. No, you do. Like, what? She's like, I got
bro.
shoes here. Like,
She's like, I just need to get a hold of my cousin. What y'all doing?
do you got a phone? They all got her with phones. Like, I gotta say,
No,
that gives me so much hope for humanity,
And
bro.
I will say,
That shit does happen.
and you can tell this is written by a woman because it feels so natural.
Yeah, it's not forced.
No,
yeah,
like you can tell.
literally.
I've heard these kinds of conversations and stuff before.
Who wrote WandaVision?
Look.
Well, yeah, I really liked how they showed them bonding too. You know, besides him trying to train her, them actually building a bond. Like when they
Yeah.
when
It was
they
their like Rocky montage for a second.
literally he had him eating the Cheetos with the chopsticks and
Yeah.
shit, and fucking him blowing a horn in her ear,
That
Jack
shit had
Draper.
me dying.
waking her up, and then he fucking pushing her off the ledge. She jumping back on. It's literally like their brother and sister, bro. It's
Yeah.
funny. It's a real funny relationship they got. It's funny.
I think deep down, like Mark Ruff, like the Hulk, like Banner was like craving just somebody else to like
Yeah.
have a good time with like this. Because
Oh,
he did that with like his friends like Thor, Steve, like
Yeah.
Tony. Speaking of
Before
which,
that,
the bar.
what was the type of therapy he's talking about at the beginning to her to help calm her?
Oh, the
You're
like
not ready.
Yoga.
APT.
Yeah.
like yoga or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, all right, you're not ready for that then.
He was like, I thought you supposed to clench your butt cheeks or some shit like that, or tighten.
Yeah, I
tighten
thought
up
this
your
was
butt.
supposed to give me a tighter butt.
Yeah, tighten up your butt. Like what, bro? She was so childish. She was so.
Dude, she's such a clown. I'm
Captain
excited to
America
see her.
fucks.
Hmm?
Captain America fucks.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Captain America fucks.
Captain America fucked.
Yeah.
Did you not watch
He's not a virgin,
Ghostbusters?
bro. He
Oh,
went
yeah,
and got
Captain
some in the 40s.
Literally, that boy Cap.
About him piping Peter Quill's mom.
Literally, he
That's
didn't
weird.
he didn't laid the lumber since Nam, boy.
No, since WW2. Back when he was fighting Nazis.
Oh man.
We need a crossover between Captain America, First Avenger, and the Inglorious Bastards.
Bro, that would be perfect.
That'd be hilarious.
I need
That
more
would be-
Brad Pitt in movies. I'm down for a Inglorious Bastards sequel, even though it would be hard to do that knowing the ending of that movie.
Yeah.
Anyways, back on She-Hulk, boys. Come on, let's stick to the
I'm getting
program here.
sidetracked.
I say, yeah, we gotta stick back to it, man. What the
All
heck?
right, moving forward, right? Like,
I mean,
But
what
yeah,
else
he
is there really
back to
to
what
talk
you were
about?
saying. Back to what you were saying, Eric. Yeah, I feel like he just wanted somebody to actually have that connection with, as far as like him being, a monster in everyone's eyes and just angry all the time, wanted to like destroy stuff. Like
Yeah.
he even told her like, you can't go back to your regular life. This is your life now.
Yeah, once somebody sees you as a monster once, that's how you'll be branded forever. And when he
Right.
said that to her, bro, you could see like she really felt it.
Yeah, yeah, bro. And she was the way she tried to come at him at the end, before she left. That shit was funny, bro. She struck a nerve. He was like, "Just go, just leave. You can leave. Go back to your regular life. I don't need you. You
I
need
figured it
me.
out. I'm OP now.
You need me. I've been doing this for 10 years. I just met friends in 5. Like, hey, bro. That nigga poured out when he poured out the booklet too. Oh my god.
He's like, well, we
That's
were through this section.
He was like, we don't need this.
I love Mark Ruffalo as Bruce.
Oh God,
Yeah.
he's my favorite Hulk.
And the way they got the face features set up,
You an
to
Eric
like,
Bana person?
yeah, like it looks just like them as they're humans.
I liked Edward Norton personally.
He
Edward
was
Norton-
good.
Edward Norton was good.
He was second.
I love that movie so much. It's one of my favorite
Yeah.
MCU movies.
Oh, his Hulk
Yeah.
movie was like amazing.
That was the
Yeah.
last time the Hulk was the Hulk in my eyes. Well, first and second Avengers, maybe you can even qualify, but last time, like, we had the rage Hulk.
Yeah, he was definitely like
He's being
toned
hunted down.
more. He was trying to control himself, like in that era, because Shield had already had him on his radar and shit.
He couldn't control that monster, bro. The only one that could control him was a girl.
That is something that's crazy. Do you guys think at the end of the season, though, like maybe she'll develop an alter ego? Like what? Like, or she'll stay in control the whole time?
See, I've never read the
I think-
comics of
Me either.
She-Hulk, so, but I don't think so, and I think that kind of works just because you don't want it to be a straight copycat of the Hulk.
Plus, it helps with her breaking the fourth wall too, I guess.
Yeah, I think that almost gives her additional personality, like where
I
she.
That's fair.
I think she'll still have to like, get used to controlling her anger,
Yeah,
as far as like when she wants to turn and when she won't.
I think she'll still have a slip up here and there for sure.
Yeah, like when something doesn't go her way,
It's
But I
fun.
did like her busting out in the courtroom and everything, like,
Oh
and
yeah,
just clapping.
Took off the shoes on, took off the little heels on them real quick.
She's like, oh, I love this outfit, but the paralegal, no, give those back.
He said, "Your best friend, spandex."
oh
Who's your best friend?
spandex is your best friend.
I was wondering how he was finding clothes to fit him.
Dude, that shit was so great.
Bro,
The bulk Hulk store.
Oh my god.
really, bro. He's a character. And the Professor Hawk is a character, bro. Alone.
Smart Hulk.
Professor Hawk, Smart Hawk, it's the same thing.
To play devil's advocate, because as much as we are saying that he is hilarious, and I do find him hilarious.
Don't give me shit about my mans. You know how much I love this man's story.
Oh no, I agree. I 110% agree. But there are criticisms coming from elsewhere about certain characters being turned into jokes, i.e., Drax, Thor, and kind of sort of Hulk.
I will say in Endgame he was a joke.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel
That scene with him in the diner where like it was so bad that it was classified as okay, this is a good time for you to get up and go to the bathroom scene. everybody told, and it was like so clear across everyone.
I mean, I think a good majority of the first half of Endgame is a good time to go to the bathroom, but I digress.
All right, Jordy, let's not piss me off tonight.
I feel like they're really turning Thor into a comedian.
Oh yeah, no, Thor's become a straight comedy after Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, yeah, and then this
And
Love
still
Thunder.
no mention of a celestial out of the ocean. Waiting on that. Of literally a planet-sized being just popping out of the ocean, and
How is no one in
They,
any series covering this
there's no
or
excuse
movie?
because even on Disney Plus they updated like the timeline version of it. There are 4 or 5 different things now currently after.
Isn't No Way Home after that too?
I feel like the Immortals know. They just they mind their
Like
business.
where are the Immortals now though? Like nobody's been questioning that.
You mean
They've been
Or
minding their
the
business.
Eternals, I'm sorry.
the Eternals?
Yeah.
Remember, they were captured at the end of the film by
Yeah,
the judge, and he said he would be back to place judgment on Earth.
But as far as like them interfering with anything that's like dealing with Earth, they don't react, and that's what they said.
Yeah, but like at the end they were just like, fuck it, like that dude sucks regardless. He's just gonna kill us and reset
You
us.
would think somebody would have taken note of that by now, at least some sort of Avengers group or whatever.
Yeah, you would have hoped so. Or like a wizard would have noticed. Where's Wong, Jordy?
Strangers, huh?
No, Strange isn't the Sorcerer Supreme anymore, remember? Jordy's man Wong is.
Well, he's
So
gonna
where's Wong on this, huh?
he's
What's your
gonna
boy
be
doing?
in 8 episodes of the series.
Yeah, Wong, yeah, he is supposed to be in this fucking series, but
Yeah,
besides,
Wanda's in it, Abomination's in it, Daredevil's in it.
I'm excited to see all
don't
of
they
the
show
like,
Ghost Rider?
No, not from what I know yet, but we'll see.
Man, they need to get on
Wait,
top of that.
I
Ghost
take that
Rider.
back. I take that back. They did have the Johnny Cage Easter egg in one of the trailers. It was a poster or something.
Yeah, that's what I knew.
But I'm ready to wrap this one up, and I'm gonna give my score. I'm gonna go with probably a B plus on this one. I really enjoyed it. We didn't get a whole lot of story on this one, but it's only the first episode, so I thought the character development of what Jennifer Walters is her
Jennifer.
name. I thought that worked really great, especially her and Bruce's chemistry. Her humor was really funny. Just overall had a good time with this one. It seems to be a little bit more of a lighthearted show, but definitely excited for the next one.
Yep.
I feel like this is gonna be one of those shows that you'd be like, it's a leading female role, so you're gonna brush it off, but not this one, not with Hawk. Not with this, no She-Hulk and the Hawk. They're gonna serve as justice the whole time for
Jordy, get this spandex out of here.
they're a fucking fool. But yeah, they're definitely gonna serve as justice. And I can't wait to see how much more she developed as the Hawk. And pertaining to Mark Buffalo, I think they're gonna try and push something out of him too. Cause you seen him getting a little bit angry again when he was, when they were fighting.
Yeah, that rage coming out.
Yeah, like he's getting frustrated a little bit, but he's trying to maintain and grasp it. But yeah, I agree with Jordy, a B plus all around. It was a good first episode. They dived right into the backstory. It was no like unleft questions besides the ship. But other than that, it was all around. It was pretty solid. It was pretty solid first episode.
Alright. I don't know, guys. Like, I maybe got a little bit more enjoyment out of it than you did. Like, I I don't know what, but I think I got like this maybe at like a 8 minutes of an episode. Like I think they did. This is gonna be a different kind of Marvel season.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, the tone is set completely different. It reminds me of how they set up Loki. All right, they introduced the
yeah,
like the stage. All
yep.
right, you don't know what's going on around the stage yet, but they introduced it, and they did a great job of doing it without flooding too much extra shit around it.
Yeah, they
I agree.
literally they eased
So
into it.
all in all, I'm really excited. Like, let's see where Bruce Banner and Jay Woe take it home now.
I
But
cannot
we
on that low.
can't do anything but wait till next season or next week, boys,
I was
for the
gonna
new
say next season. It's only episode
not next
one, but
season. I'm tired, man. Give me a break.
Speaking on that season, I can't wait for that low key, man.
Loki
That was
next
my
season is it.
all
that was
right.
my favorite.
All right, so that's it for us. Question for you guys this time.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think Captain America fucked?
Yeah, was he faithful to good old Peggy or
Or
was
was
it
he getting
somebody
stuff?
else?
Who
Man,
knows? Like,
So we want to hear from you. As always, click the like and subscribe button that will be somewhere. Just find it for us. You're smart enough to find us, so you can find a button.
bye bye.
like.